first I thought I was dreaming.
Everybody that ran by me died.
Oh, I heard my husband, screaming, yelling.
They were screaming and running, throwing their arms up in the air.
My mind just went blank.
I stood for like a few seconds, and then I fell on the floor.
You could see that smoke rolling. I mean, like I said, it was like a tidal wave.
You can't see, you can't feel, it's heat, it's crackling.
It was just clouds of gray, black, thick.
As fast as I can crawl, the heat was there. It was a matter of seconds, and my kids would have been dead.
The feelings were like, this can't be real. This isn't happening to us.
The voices you just heard are voices of people who never dreamed they would ever be in a fire. They survived because they planned to get out alive. Some simply were lucky, just like the people in this apartment. The flames which swept through the building that was here left these 50 homeless. It also left 4 dead, including a 14-month-old girl. Some people survived because they knew what to do when the fire struck. One family used the door to save their lives. Another man went back into the smoke. He died. 15 of the residents were saved because they had smoke detectors. But luck is just not enough, because this year, 60,000 Americans will be severely burned in fires, and 6,000 of you will die in fires. That's because you were never brought up to understand what a real fire is really like. Now, what you're about to see might frighten you, but remember this. Fear and respect of fires could save your life. It's already saved hundreds of lives, and that's why McDonald's, First Alert, and WCBS TV are bringing you this. Plan to get out alive.
Come on, guys! Hold on, come on, I'll feed it to you.
So what can you expect if you're in a fire? There are 4 basic facts you must learn if you are to survive a fire. First, a fire is black. You won't be able to see in a fire. Second, the smoke and the gas will kill you, not the flames. Third, the heat is so intense it defies description. The heat alone will kill you. And fourth, time. You have no time in a fire. You must get out. Let's take fact number 1. If you've never been in a fire before, this will come as a complete shock to you. If you think this is what a real fire is, you're dead wrong. It's what the movies and television have led you to believe a fire is like. They have to do it with enough smoke and fire so you can see the action and the drama. But a real fire is this. The same scene. Screaming, noise, burning, panic, the blackness. In a real fire, you are blind. To your horror, you will learn that in a real fire, you cannot see. Fire is black. It is not light.
Black wasn't even a color black.
I couldn't see my hands in front of me.
You see nothing. You just feel heat and cracking.
It's extremely dark. It's hot. It's scary.
Sooner or later, according to statistics, each one of us will experience the terror of a serious fire. What's it feel like? First, forget about what you think a fire is like. Let us take you into a fire. It's frightening. To help you survive if it happens to you, we went to the New York City Fire Department Training Center, where firemen are taught to survive. This is part of what a fire is really like.
Can you see me? To the left. I'm totally disoriented now, and I've only come in, what? Okay, now I want to stand here for a minute to see, whoops, I'm hitting something. Okay, I can see what you mean. I have to feel around. Let me just turn toward the camera, where my cameraman, Nick Fisher, is. He's somewhere in front of me. Nick, I don't know whether you can see me. I can see a light over a camera, and you're about, what, a foot away from me. You're less than a foot. You're right on top of me, and I can't, there, okay, I see the front of the camera now. Now I'm going to turn back toward the fire. I feel the heat is coming. Now, I just walked into the wall here. Good God. But I'm totally, it feels good to see the fire, as crazy as it seems, because it gives me a point of reference. That other room frightened the hell out of me, because I had no way of it was like being an astronaut in space. Yeah, I didn't know if I was upside down. I'd never find a door in this. Okay, I can feel the wall. I just can't imagine how terrible it would be to be inside a room like that without anyone with me, with total disorientation, not being able to see or feel anything. It's total panic. You know, before this, I always thought that fire meant light. It's not. It's black. It's a panicky black, and it's hard to describe. And only somebody who's been in the fire could tell you what it feels like.
So the first fact you must know about a fire to survive is that it's dark. It's not light. Expect not to see. It will be pitch black. The second thing you must learn is the danger of smoke and gas.
This car, with its motor running, is pumping out carbon monoxide into an enclosed garage. Carbon monoxide is invisible, and it's odorless. It will put you into a deep, deep sleep and kill you. But I'm wearing a firefighter's air mask. But this is the same carbon monoxide that's mixed in the smoke that you breathe in fires. And in a fire, you'll never stand a chance.
You're sound asleep. It's the middle of the night, and a fire breaks out in your home. This acrid, noxious cloud of burning plastics and rubber comes pouring into your bedroom. Do you think you'd wake up? Do you think you'd smell the smoke and take action?
Well, I guess I'd call the fire department.
I would wake up, I would wake my family, and I would pray that the elevators were working and get the hell out.
I have a terrible nose, but that I would smell.
But the frightening fact is, the smell of the smoke would not wake you up. If anything, it would put you into a deeper sleep. Most victims, awake or asleep in a fire, will die from the smoke and gas inhalation. They will not die from the flames. Those who survive know the tragic effects of smoke and gas.
The smoke poured in, then it was like a tidal wave. It was just like a big wave.
My two sons were overcome by the fumes. They died in their sleep.
90% of the people we run into look like they're asleep, except their faces are dirty from the soot, because they've died from the gases.
If you ran out into this smoke-filled hallway, not only would you not be able to see, but you couldn't breathe. It's like holding your head underwater, like drowning. Now you add to the smoke the invisible gas, carbon monoxide. It's in every fire. It's odorless. It numbs your brain. It puts you into a deep sleep, just as an anesthetic would.
At first, I thought I was dreaming. I know that I couldn't move my arms and my legs. And it was terrifying at first. It was, because I've never been in a situation like that before. I've never been in a situation where I physically couldn't move when I wanted to, and it was downright scary.
He would have been a victim, but his father pulled him out of the fire. The lesson here is simple. In most cases, it's not the flames that will kill you, it's the smoke and the gas. Because when you're asleep, you can't smell the smoke. You lose your sense of smell, and that's why the noise of a smoke detector is your first line of defense.